This is the Civilization 4 NLL. Welcome to the Noble Leaders League. I am Kjotleik. This is the second division game between Augustus Caesar and Kublai Khan. Augustus is number 5 in the league with his 4 points. Kublai is at the bottom, 18th, with 0 points, after 3 straight defeats. Nobody has met the same opponents, which means that we can't really compare them in games against same opponents. Augustus Caesar's 1 win, 2 draws, 0 losses means he is undefeated, and what better way for Kublai Khan to kick off his season than to beat an undefeated leader? Now, the question is, can he do that? Let's take the starting positions into account. We see Augustus Caesar here. Let's get the resource bubbles on to see a little bit better. Stone, marble, copper, crab, pigs, and some fish over here. And he starts in the eastern continent towards the south. There is a river here and some green lands available for him. There are a lot of continents that is unavailable until after astronomy, which means that they will probably have to either be friends or fight it out early. Kublai Khan's starting position is up to the north. He has pigs here, there is clam, there is fish, there is stone here as well, there is wheat and another pig. So, let's get this game rolling, shall we? Let's get rid of the resource bubbles. Augustus Caesar versus Kublai Khan in round 4 of the second division. 1 city each. Kublai is cautious. Kublai is in Buddhism. Augustus Caesar with no religion yet, but Augustus first with the second city. Kublai follows up. Augustus turned 70, 3 cities Augustus Caesar, 3 cities Kublai next. So we see here, and now Augustus is settling up north towards Kublai, 4 cities each, and Augustus also in a different religion now, I see. And it changed from Hinduism to Judaism. I wonder why. Augustus Caesar is a little bit weaker than Kublai, both are on 5 cities. We are at turn 130, I totally missed the 1 AD city count, of course. We have war, there is an early war, 6 Kublai cities, 4 Augustus cities, and 5 Augustus cities now. I'm trying to pay attention, it looks like the fighting is harsh. Augustus 0.9, the strength of Kublai, Augustus with 5, Augustus now with 6, and then down to 5 again, so he lost it again. Kublai with 6, Augustus with 5 cities. And we do have a peace treaty that has been signed, and I think the Apostolic Palace has been built. I don't think that is going to matter in this game. Turn 181, and Kublai is up to 8 cities, and Augustus is on 5. This certainly looks to me like Kublai has an advantage right now. I'm just expecting the next declaration of war. He has a lot more cities than Augustus to build a production base, so he can build a lot more units. But I haven't seen the next war, and now they go for peaceful texts like civil service. Well, peaceful I say, but Kublai is doing that at least, and now machinery. 8 cities to 5, different religions. Augustus is by the way back in Hinduism, both of them on engineering, which Kublai got first, and he's going for divine right next, but they haven't declared a second war here. Not yet at least. We are almost at turn 250, and we only had that early war, but now it looks like Kublai is growing stronger than Augustus a little bit. Kublai getting optics going for astronomy. He is going to try to go into the new world. Augustus is on education, 8 cities, and now Kublai is suddenly up to pleased with Augustus Caesar. That is a change. Maybe he's forgotten all about the war. We are at turn 275, 8 cities Kublai, 5 cities Augustus, and gunpowder now for Kublai. And there is Augustus circumnavigation. I thought I caught that on the screen here. And 10 cities now for Kublai. I think he is expanding into the new world. taken that continent to the west of the starting continent. He went west, in other words, 12 cities for Kublai, 5 to Augustus. Both of them on Constitution, 13 cities, and now also Augustus is expanding into the New World, into the middle there, into the south middle continent. But it's still Kublai Khan on 14 cities to 7 that has the advantage here, but Augustus is trying his best. He gets gunpowder by the way now, Augustus, Kublai, both of them on printing press, 14 cities to 7, and Kublai is down to cautious again. Both of them is also going for democracy. And Augustus, Kublai is building his units now because Augustus is down to 0.6 the strength of Kublai. We are at turn 326, 15 cities to Kublai, 7 to Augustus. And Kublai is now twice as strong as Augustus. Augustus going for the chemistry. Kublai is on military tradition, 15 cities to 7, 16 cities to 7. Kublai is building settlers still. So he is expanding. It doesn't look like Augustus is very keen on this expansion. Scientific method now for Kublai, going straight into physics. 17 cities to 7 for Kublai, turn 344, 345. Augustus, what can you do here? You have to do something unless you want to lose this game. Kublai Khan, 18 cities to Augustus, 8. And it looks like privateers are doing some work, but Kublai now on rifling, 19 cities to Augustus's 8, 20 cities for Kublai. He is way bigger, and if he had been aggressive enough, he would have taken on a military campaign against the Roman leader a long time ago. We are at turn 365 almost, 366 there, going for liberalism, but Augustus is on rifling as well, 24 cities to 11 at the moment. Kublai Khan is expanding into the north, and Augustus' house are in the south. Augustus just got rifling by the way. Both of them on communism at the moment, 24 cities to 12, so Kublai has twice the number of cities as Augustus Caesar, and he's twice as strong, 24 to 13, which means that Augustus has settled a couple of more cities, 14 now for Augustus, and we have the war finally, turn 384 now. We have the next war, and Kublai is going towards steel, and Augustus is going towards military tradition. And there was one city that had reached legendary culture there. I had not paid attention to that. It's before turn 400, so maybe culture is on the cards. Or should I say in the cards. 24 cities to 15 anyway, Kublai Khan, and we are in war, so there is a possibility for a domination here. 15 cities for Augustus then, he is doing the steam powder thing, and Kublai Khan is doing the artillery thing. We are in the last 100 turns. Kublai Khan, twice as strong as Augustus, but will he go for that domination now to take enough cities? Augustus is down to 14 cities left. Augustus trying to go for steel, Kublai is on rocketry. Turn 407, 408 soon there, 25 to 14, Augustus with 14 cities left. How fast will Kublai do this? Can he take Augustus down soon enough to get that domination now? It looks like he can, 13 cities left for Augustus now. Kublai is doing his best to win this game now, 13 cities left for Augustus, Kublai on 26, and Augustus is down to 0.4 the strength, and now we have a peace treaty. Augustus, you may just survive this. Well, I think Kublai is going to attack again, but 12 cities Augustus, 28 Kublai. I think that the domination limit must not be far away for Kublai now. Looking at the lands of the map, I suspect that he is just a city away from winning domination now. Really, either he's going to settle that, or he's going to take it off of Augustus Caesar that settled another city there on that island. 13 cities now for the Roman leader, but we are at turn 428, so I think that Kublai has time enough to win domination here. He hasn't really impressed me militarily, Kublai, though. But he does get assembly line now, and with 28 to 14 and no peace treaty in effect, going for fascism next. Augustus is also on assembly line. Maybe Kublai should attack before Augustus gets it. And there is a legendary culture in Berspalik, and I think that may have been the second Mongolian city reaching legendary. Is Kublai? Well, he is attacking, of course. 28 to 14, but is Kublai trying to go for either culture or domination here? That would be hilarious. And there it is. It is the cultural victory that he went for. Congratulations. That's why he wasn't that good in war, I guess. Turn 444, 2024 AD. And Kublai Khan has won his first game of the season, picked up his first 2 points. And Augustus Caesar has lost for the first time. Congratulations, Kublai Khan. Cultural victory, turn 444. Kublai Khan was the aggressor in all the 3 wars that were declared in the game. He was victorious twice, and then the last one ended in a standoff. You see on the screen as well, 2021 AD, Kublai Khan declares war on Augustus Caesar, and then 3 years later he won a cultural victory without being able to take any cities in the last war, so that was a standoff. Congratulations to Kublai with a cultural victory. Let's go take a look at the statistics then. Here we have the graphs. This is the score, and it was even until 500, 600, 780 or something, and then Kublai went ahead. GNP, he started his cultural attempt. He was better at GNP for a long time, and we see here he is way higher than Augustus, and towards the end here. Production, not that big of a difference until the 20th century, where he went ahead. Food, it was even until around a couple of 100 years into the 80s, and then Kublai went ahead. Power was even until around here, and then Kublai. Culture, we see Kublai starting to pull ahead very early on, and he just increases the gap. Espionage, that was even actually, and they crossed here, and then Augustus Caesar went above actually, so he had the advantage there. Demographics then, Augustus Caesar with 800 something, Kublai 3000 GNP per turn, and we see the land is a lot bigger for Kublai, a lot more population, a lot more army, so with better food and better production, so this was a deserved win. The top 6 and the wonders, we see here 2 wonders in the BC era, Great Wall and Stonehenge. Kublai Khan, Augustus Caesar had the number 4 city, before Kublai has 5th and Augustus has the 6th. Statistics then. Augustus Caesar, 19 cities built, 3 religions, 3 golden ages, currently on 32 forest preserves, 20 windmills and 17 workshops. you did build in your cities, 16 granaries, 11 lighthouses, 10 forges, 10 theaters, down to 2 Christian cathedrals. Let's go page down. And we see you built a military academy as well. Versailles, Mausoleum, Mausolus, Apostolic Palace, Great Wall, Taj Mahal is here. That's an important one. Notre Dame. We have the Parthenon, Oracle, Colossus, down to 1 observatory, and we have to go page down again to find the Temple of Artemis at the bottom there. So let's go top and take a look at your current units. 42 riflemen, 18 workers, and 16 grenadiers, all the way down to 1 workboat. Let's go take a look at what you built then. Top, that's 29 caravels, 25 settlers, 24 workboats, all the way down to 4 great artists there. Let's go page down. And we have a machine gun at the bottom. So, kills, 17 frigates, 12 grenadiers, down to 1 artillery, and your losses were 27 frigates, 13 caravels, 10 grenadiers, and down to a settler. Kublai Khan built 23 cities, 4 religions founded, 1 golden age, currently 35 towns, 34 windmills, 22 workshops. You built in your cities 22 granaries, 20 lighthouses, 19 harbors, and we see down to... Actually, you built 3 academies. I can't remember ever having seen someone build 3 academies before. That's interesting. Page down, and we start on the wonders. We see that he has Angkor Wat, Sistine Chapel is here, Stonehenge, Hanging Gardens, Great Lighthouse, Great Library, Pyramids. Page down. Shwedagon is here. Both the epics, national and heroic epics, Spiral Minaret is here, and we see the last one is the Kremlin. Okay, go back to the top then. Your current units, Kublai, are 70 infantry, 36 workers, 23 riflemen, and all the way down to 1 machine gun. You also have a great prophet you haven't used for anything. You built in your cities 44 workers, 33 frigates, 32 riflemen, 6 airships. Page down. And we go all the way down to 1 knight. You killed off, let's confirm that one, 27 frigates, 13 caravels, and 10 grenadiers, all the way down to 1 maceman. Your losses were then 17 frigates, 12 grenadiers, 9 privateers, and 9 galleons, and all the way down to 1 spy. So congratulations, Kublai Khan, with the victory. Let's go take a look at the victory condition screen and the cities. Clicking on the victory condition screen then, looking at culture, and we see that Turfan is up 50,273 points. Karakorum has 80,000 cultural points, almost 81. That's a lot, and we see that Rome also reached legendary, but Antium and Mediolanum, they are far, far away. So nothing there. Kublai Khan with 65% of the land area, which means that he was some ways off of a domination. Built by Augustus Caesar, the Apostolic Palace though. And yeah, we see the score and we see the rivals left. So exit and take a look at the Roman cities that are left, 14 of them. Sort by population, Antium 16, Rome 15, Arpinum and Mediolanum also 15, and they are building a mix of units and buildings. Surplus happiness is okay, I guess. Base food is decent, although you're starving down Rome and you're starving Velitra at the moment. Commerce, not so bad perhaps. Not particularly impressed by the production here, but okay. Exit, and let's go take a look at Kublai Khan's cities then. Okay, and let's see, switch over to Kublai. It is 28 cities. When will we switch to Kublai? Are we at Kublai already? Can we just... Yes, we are at Kublai already. Okay, let's go there. Karakorum 21, Beshbalik, Neapolis, Almarik 20, all 20, with Turfan 19, and we see some are not happy and some are not healthy. Decent base food, decent base commerce here, and some production, 114 production in Karakorum, together 52, that was in Sanchu, and we see all the way down to Mandalgovi, size 4, so let's go down. A building Apollo program worth mentioning in Kasanda for 43 production per turn. Yeah, that's going to take not so quickly. Page down. Was it size 4? Was it Mandalgovi? Yeah, I think that Choibalsan and Eren are the two on page 2, and we see they are not that much different from anyone else. Spoiler alert, results and updated league tables follows after this screen. We see then from the updated league tables, Augustus Caesar number 8 with his 4 points and positive 3 score turn difference. Kublai Khan off of the bottom up to 14th with his 2 points and negative 11, and this was a great day for the Khan. He took his first points of the season, and now he can look forward to many more wins in the future. Game number 2 today is going to be coming up in a little while. That is Hatshepsut versus Roosevelt. I hope to see you back then. I am Kjotleik. This has been the Noble Leaders League. Goodbye for now.